So a big game this early in the season where United and Liverpool go head to head to play their third Premier League match. I mean, now the sides have had pretty start to their seasons where United have lost 2 back-to-back games and Liverpool on the other hand 2 back-to-back draws, which definitely not going to help their chance if they are aiming to win the league title or be in contention for that. Talking about head-to-head record, United haven't had pretty once in the recent years. I mean, in the last 6 years, they have just won 1 Premier League game against Liverpool, as to Liverpool's 5, and having 6 draws in the process. The only win which United have had came in the FA Cup back in 2021, which was close tie 3-2. But in the recent times, it haven't been a smooth ride for United against Liverpool. As for team composition, United won't be able to start their recent signing, Casemiro, who is not available for the fixture. So that's going to be a bit of work to be done by manager there in the midfield. Whereas Liverpool, on the other side, they have the issues to deal in the midfield, which is affected by a lot of injuries. And up front, they will be missing Darwin Nunez, who is on a red card, which he received against Crystal Palace. So it's going to be a bit of work for the managers to be done on how they're going to start with their teams. Which players are they going to start in their playing 11s? As for my predictions, let's take a look at the possible 11 that could be going in for United and Liverpool. United might be starting with a couple of changes in the midfield and at the back. I mean, with the keeper, they will stay with there is no other option. Lisandro Martinez will be starting as well. Harry Maguire, he is their captain, and I don't think they're gonna put him on the bench or something like that. Maybe later on, Rafael Varane comes in for Maguire, or maybe he can even start for Martinez. Could happen. Dalot at right back. Malaysia might get his time. I guess he should be starting to keep up some intensity. I mean, moving forward, he could come in handy, I guess, against Liverpool. So maybe he gets a nod ahead of Luke Shaw, who has just had a fine time, not too impressive one. I mean, team on totality haven't had impressive display, so I guess maybe Malaysia gets his time there. And in the midfield, McTominay could be starting with Van de Beek. That's what I think. I'm not a United fan, just giving my predictions. As for the 4 players up front, Rashford on the left wing, Sancho on the right, Bruno Fernandes camp, Cristiano starting up front. That should be United's 11. Now let's take a look at the Liverpool one. How could they be lined up? With Alisson at back, I think Klopp this time might go with Joe Gomez, who had been involved in their last match. He came from the bench and looked pretty fit, so I guess he can be going ahead instead of Matip. And on accompanying him would be Van Dijk, left back and right back as usual, Robertson, Trent Arnold, though there could be slight possibility starts of Tsimikas in place of Robo, who was having a bit of struggle in his previous match. And moving on for the midfield, Fabinho would be there, definite starter, alongside Henderson. I mean, Harvey Elliott could be on the bench. Klopp would rather start Keita because he has been saying he won't be extending his contract. He's having some frustration. I mean, I guess it's 50-50, but Keita might get a chance to prove himself. I mean, he's not been keeping himself fit, so Klopp giving him a chance could be fine. Let's see what he does. On that basis, I guess Naby Keita could be starting. As for the front 3, Firmino will be there. I mean, Nunez got a red card. He would be missing 3 matches, so Firmino starts ahead of him for obvious reasons. And as for the wings, Diaz and Salah, that should be Liverpool's possible 11. Okay, predictions time. It's going to be, I guess, Liverpool winning 3-1. United have struggled a lot in their first 2 matches as compared to Liverpool's. They have had still 2 draws. United, on the other hand, are struggling, and pressure will be there on them. Liverpool do have an advantage. I mean, last season they performed pretty well in both the fixtures, 9-0. So 3-1 is my prediction, where Salah might get a brace. Luis Diaz chipping in with 1 goal. As for United, it could be Cristiano getting goal for his team. And what are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section of the video. And if you did like it, like this short, simple review of the match, do drop a like to the video.